Good morning, everyone. Good Thursday morning, everyone. Again, I just got back from the first leg of uh, shopping. Maybe Constance will go out on her bike for the second leg this morning. But anyway, we're back and we're talking about Tarot of Ceremonial Magic here. And we're going through the trump cards at the moment, trump by trump. Today, we're starting with the Wheel of Fortune card. And I'm going to now change my camera view here so we can better see the image of each of the cards as we go along here. Hope you can see that okay. Let's get the camera on it like that. Okay. Let me straighten that out a bit. Hope you can see that okay. All right. The Wheel of Fortune. Key number 10, Fortune. The technical name is Lord of the Forces of Life, and it represents the planetary sphere of Jupiter. Now, I want you to look at the image here. Let me digress. First of all, we've got the cherubic images of the fixed signs of the zodiac in the corners, like we do on several of the tarot cards. Now, if that wheel was the zodiac wheel, those cherubic images would be at the Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus place on the zodiac. Now, in my Wheel of Fortune, I've got 12 spokes. And inside of each of those arcs that those spokes make are three cells, making a total of 36 cells in all. If we would look at each of those 12 spokes as the 12 court cards, I know there's 16 court cards, but the princesses and the aces are treated differently. The 12 court cards of the knight, queen, and prince. Each of those cells, those three cells, would be the three small cards that live inside them. So each of those 12, and we'll talk more about this when we talk about the court cards, but each of the 12 court cards has three small cards representing 10 degrees of the zodiac that live inside. So that's what we tried to show in this this image, and the rest of the images is just our funky way of showing the traditional images of a Wheel of Fortune card. The general divinatory meanings, the four-part, in spiritual matters, continual change, in the midst of revolving phenomena, reach joyously the motionless center. So it's the hub of that wheel where the action or the non-action really is in that card. In matters of the heart, carefree love, wanton pleasure. In intellectual matters, amusement, fun. In material matters, change of fortune, usually good, but not always. We're usually happy to see the Wheel of Fortune card pop up in a reading, although it's often misread when the fortune is bad fortune. The Hebrew letter is Kaf, K-A-P-H, numerical value 20. English equivalent is K. The meaning is a closed hand. The colors, 4 scales of color: violet, blue, rich purple, bright blue, rayed yellow. And the path of the Sefer Yetzirah, the intelligence of conciliation. Now, on the tree of life, you see the highlighted path there. It's the path that goes from 4 to 7. The traditional image is a wheel of 6 shafts. So I broke with tradition there. And so did Crowley. Crowley had 10 spokes in his, wherein revolve the triad of the Hermanubis, Sphinx, and Typhon. The mercurial genie, we can almost try to pronounce the mercurial genie's name, is Karu Ganaviel. Karu Ganaviel. And the qliphothic genius is Kurgasiax. Crowley's mnemonic is sped by its energies triune, the wheel of fortune spins. Its axle immovable. Okay, so now in both my deck and the Thoth deck, I'm given to understand that both the Thoth deck and Tarot of Ceremonial Magic in certain prison systems are considered pornographic contraband and not allowed. I don't know if that's any longer the case, but it was at one time. So Crowley called the strength card Lust, and he returned it to the original Tarot of Marseille sequence of the Leo card being number 11 instead of the Justice card. Be that as it may, I did the same thing. And I changed the title, like Crowley did, to Lust, key 11. Daughter of the Flaming Sword, zodiac sign Leo, July 22nd through August 22nd. It's a fixed fire sign. So it's the sign. Leo is the sign of that lion in that in our cherubic images in the corners of the Wheel of Fortune card. Leo is ruled by the sun. The 4 general divinatory meanings are, in spiritual matters, understanding, the will of the new aeon. In matters of the heart, passion, sense, smitten with ecstasy. I just love that. Yeah, sense, smitten with ecstasy. Let love devour all. In intellectual matters, energy independent of reason. In material matters, strength, courage, or utilization of magical power. The Hebrew letter is Tet, numerical value 9, English equivalent T. Its meaning is a serpent. The colors are greenish yellow, deep purple. So you can see those are the king and king scale. It's greenish yellow and purple. The light is not That's probably a better light of that card. So King and Queen scale is greenish yellow, deep purple. Prince scale is gray, and Princess scale is reddish amber. The path of the Sephirot Zaira, it's called intelligence of all the activities of the spiritual being. Wow. And it's the second horizontal, where am I? The second horizontal path on the tree of life, joining number 5 and number 4. Crowley's mnemonic is the lion serpent begets gods. Thy throne, the rampant beast, Our Lady, Babylon. The hanged lawn, or the hanged man. I couldn't resist. And that's from an old picture. I was married sort of like that. The sweatshirt was a different color, but I was married in a sweatshirt just like that and Bermuda shorts just like that, and I was barefoot. That's how old hippies get married. Okay. The Hanged Man. It's key number 12. It's called Spirit of the Mighty Waters. And it represents the element of water. Now, you tarot buffs probably know that one of the alternate titles for the Hanged Man is the Drowned Man. And in older decks, you see a guy that's just been drowned and dipped upside down in the water. The 4 general divinatory meanings are in spiritual matters: redemption through sacrifice, annihilation of self in the beloved. In matters of the heart, martyrdom and loss. In intellectual matters, torment or reversal. In material matters, suspension, death, and suffering. Hebrew letter Mem, numerical value 40, English equivalent M, and the meaning water. The 4 scales of color are deep blue, sea green, deep olive green, white flecked purple. The path of the Sephirot Zaira is called stable intelligence, and there we go. It joins number 5 with number 8 on the Tree of Life. Crowley's mnemonic is, in mother depths of ocean, the God-man hangs, lamp of the abyss Aeonian. And if you can see that lamp in the abyss Aeonian represented in that mercurial sigil of the mercurial genie. And look how that is corrupted in the image of the Qliphoth. The mercurial genie's name is Malai, M-A-L-A-I, and the Qliphotic genie is Malkunofat. Death, number 13. Key 13, death. Children of the great transformers. Lord of the gate of death. It's the zodiac sign of Scorpio, October 23rd through November 22nd. It's a water sign. It's the fixed water sign. It's the eagle that's up in the corner of the Wheel of Fortune card. The ruler is Mars. General divinatory meanings. In spiritual matters, the end of a cycle. Transformation. In matters of the heart, raw sexuality. Sex is death. In intellectual matters, stress becomes intolerable. Any change is welcome. In material matters, time, age, unexpected change, or death. Sometimes the death card actually means death, but not, relatively speaking, relatively infrequently does it really mean death in a tarot reading, unless your question is it likely that I'm going to die shortly? And then you'd probably want to say, let's shuffle again. The Hebrew letter is Nun. Numerical value 50. English equivalent is N, and it means a fish. Colors are green, blue, dull brown. And can we see those represented in, okay. Very dark brown for the Prince scale, and livid indigo for the princess, indigo brown for the princess scale. The path of the Sefer Yetzirah is called the imaginative intelligence, and it joins number 6. There we go. Number 6 with number 7. The traditional image is a skeleton with a tau-shaped scythe, mowing men. Okay, now I know that looks a little goofy there. Our skeleton doesn't have a scythe, but he's got our push lawnmower, which is out along the side of the house right now as we speak. And it does the mowing. And it has a tau handle, just like in the traditional image of the death card has the scythe, and they want to make sure it has the tau handle. Now, there are 3 kinds of images or emblems that are attributed to Scorpio. The scorpion is one, the serpent is the other, and the third is an eagle. So when we see the cherubic sign of Scorpio in, say, the Wheel of Fortune card or the Universe card up in the corners, Scorpio is represented by the eagle. The mercurial genie's name is, that's going to be hard, Nadimra for Oeazoi. Good luck with that one. And the qliphothic genie is Neantael. I think it's kind of funny that the mercurial genie has almost an impronounceable name, but the qliphothic genie are kind of easy to call them by name. So, okay, Crowley's mnemonic is eagle and snake and scorpion. The dance of death whirls life from trance to trance to trance. Now, this used to be called the Temperance card, but it's one of the most overtly alchemical cards in the deck. Key 14, Art. Daughter of the Reconcilers, bringer forth of life. That's the official title. Zodiac sign Sagittarius, November 23rd through December 21st. It's a mutable fire sign, and the ruler is Jupiter. The general divinatory meanings are, in spiritual matters, transmutation through the union of opposites. In matters of the heart, a perfect marriage exalts and transforms each partner. In intellectual matters, the scientific method. In material matters, success through complex maneuvers. The Hebrew letter Samek, numerical value 60, English equivalent S, meaning a prop or a tent pole. 4 scales of color are blue, yellow, green, and dark vivid blue. The path of the Sefer Yetzirah, it's called the intelligence of probation or tentative one. And it is on the Tree of Life. There we go. Right on the middle pillar, joining 6 with 9. The traditional image is the figure of Diana the Huntress. We often forget that. Material Genie, I'm not even going to try to pronounce its name. I hope you have the book and can find it. Sala Thalala Amorodan Natoyan East. And the Qliphadic Genie, Saxalim. Saxaxalim. Crowley's mnemonic is Solve Coagula by Vitriol, by Vitriol Shun, the tincture, elixir, and the stone. Okay, that's the art card. And I think we'll do one more this morning. The Devil. Key 15, the Devil. Lord of the gates of matter, child of the forces of time. Zodiac sign is Capricorn, December 22nd through January 19th. It's the cardinal earth sign, ruled by Saturn, and Mars is exalted. General divinatory meanings in spiritual matters. Thou hast no right but to do thy will. In matters of the heart, obsession, temptation, ecstasy found in every phenomenon. In intellectual matters, creative action, yet sublimely careless of result. In material matters, unscrupulous ambition, or just strength. Hebrew letter is Oyin, numerical value 70, English equivalent O, or AU, meaning an eye. 4 scales of color, indigo, black, blue-black, cold dark gray. The path on the Sefer Yetzirah is called the renovating intelligence. Traditional image is the figure of Pan or Priapus. Mercurial genie, Uaui ist. Qliphothic genie, Anonin. And it joins path 6 and 8 on our tree of life. Crowley's mnemonic, Iopan, written in Greek letters. Iopan, upon the summit the goat, Iopan, upon the summits the goat god leaps in wild lust of ecstasy afloat. Okay, that's where we'll stop for today. We'll pick it up tomorrow with the tower. And well, I hope you're enjoying these little excursions. Obviously, these commentaries on the individual court cards are relatively brief and certainly not completely comprehensive, nor were they intended to be. It's a book that tries the best it can to tell us a little bit of everything about each one of these cards. So, and we've got 78 of them to get through. So, but anyway, I thought I'd mention before I sign off this morning that I've prepared and am preparing to do a new Zoom workshop later this month on Wednesday the 24th on astral projection, the terror of the threshold, and the Egyptian Book of the Dead. So if you're interested in out-of-body experiences, scrying in the traveling in the spirit vision, astral projection, all of that, you might want to sign up for that. Again, it's coming up 2 weeks from yesterday, I guess it would be. That's February 24th. So all of the information and the link to sign up is right here on my page. So just scroll down, just a couple little things, and I'm sure you'll find it. So I hope it helped to see you all there. Anyway, if not, well, I hope to see you tomorrow. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will. Bye-bye.